Hello everyone, this is the Pressure Prince with our CK2 Let's Play episode as Maharaja Irakachikara of Chola Kingdom. So right now, the point that we're trying to do is like, okay, let me rephrase that. So what we're trying to do is, we're trying to expand so that we will never lose our personal domain. And of course, expanding our kingdom is never a bad idea, right? But the main thing is to keep our personal domain, to be able to keep upgrading it further and further. And here's how, from what I know, succession works in Gavelkind. So you keep your primary. So here's how it goes, like, for what you keep. So if you have an empire title, you keep your primary empire title. But then if you have a kingdom title, you keep your primary kingdom title. And if you, well, in that case, well, obviously you have a duchy, and if you have multiple, you keep your primary duchy, right? And if you have a primary duchy, then you get to keep the primary county, I guess, which would also be the capital county of your duchy, if you know what I'm following. Like, for instance, for me here, it's our capital is Mahoyadapuram, something like that. Not exactly sure how it's called, or how it's pronounced rather, but that is our capital. And in that county you will also keep, or there's actually a high likelihood of keeping your other holdings as well if you personally hold some. But here's how it goes anyway. Regarding how it's passed on to the others, to the other sons. So first things first, okay? Like, if you are an emperor and you have a kingdom, the other kingdoms will pass on to your sons, right? Like, you will keep one kingdom at least. Like, you will keep your primary kingdom, right? But then in your primary kingdom, let's say you have like more duchies, you will keep your primary duchy, but you will lose your other duchies as far as I'm aware. But here's the thing. Now here's where it gets interesting. If in case you have to, like, in case you die and it splits and the land like splits, you can make it so that you always, and by this I mean always, keep your duchy fully if you do like a couple of things, which is you always die while holding enough counties that are outside your primary duchy, because those are the counties that will actually get transferred first to your sons, right? Like, that's the priority. And then the other priority is that you will essentially, I think, and here's where it gets a little bit more complicated, actually. So you lose those counties outside your primary duchy. That is the first thing, the max priority. But if you don't have anything outside your primary duchy, you give counties that are in your primary duchy to your kids. And in case you do not have any more counties other than your capital county in your primary duchy, what you would be giving is baronies. So that's right, no temples or cities, just baronies. So, I would say that's how it works. At least that's how I personally think of how it works. I'm not sure. I hope that the explanation was useful, but, I mean, maybe you know this already, but I think this is how it works. I'm not like 100% sure about the inheritance laws, but I think that's how it works anyway. Again, I am still learning, but that's what makes most sense to me, and I think that's how the mechanics work. It also makes sense why we actually kept those, but this guy over here actually just, well, why our nephew turned to, well, the enemy. This guy doesn't like me, though. That's because he is a title claimant, of course. He has a strong claim on the Chola Kingdom. Well, why would he not? Right. Yeah, his strong claim is really, really, really hurting us. Anyway, we can actually just build stuff. Oh, well, not build stuff, but we can go for technology advances. For sure. Or technological advances. Depends on how you want to call it. We're getting decent economy, but... Learning plus stewardship. Whoa, that's scary how they keep dying with like the new sounds. Anyway, we do want right now, let's see, where's the, we have a lot of this. Do we want the military organization? Yeah, or the shipbuilding? Let him rot. Okay, this guy, you shall keep rotting, my friend, because I want to revoke that title eventually from you. How many prisoners do we actually have? That's something that's important to note. Prisoners, there's a known plot to kill this guy who holds that, but that's not a big deal. I don't really care. This guy could get ransomed, but I don't really care. So. Wow, he would give so much gold to me. How unfortunate for you. Oh, no thanks. I could ransom him, or I could also, like, revoke his title. But why would I do such a thing? Oh, he is a traitor, though, so... If I do release him from prison... If I do banish him... I could ransom him for the money. I'll just ransom him for the money. He has paid me for that, but this guy, however, I do want to actually, yeah, get this from him. Do I have a plot? No. That's fine. Okay, so we have finished this castle town in this land. That's really good. Also, I failed to say this, but there's one more thing you should completely keep in mind. And wait a second. Oh, what? I gained arbitrary? No, that's really bad. That is really bad. Really, 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 really bad. It's such a bad trait. Oh my goodness. But we are still strong and quick. You shall have it. 30 gold, worth the risk. I mean, it could help us to, you know, get more ahead. Is this expensive? No, this is actually really cheap. I mean, might as well then, if it's this cheap to invest into. I can press more claims. I mean, oh wow, that actually turned out to be quite okay. Well then. We could actually just go for this. Yeah, we definitely could. Okay, my half-sister lacks thrift. I say thrift because that's basically what we will be doing the whole time. Okay, so she will get married up. It's not how I wanted to do it. This Raja dude, 0 and she's 5. This guy's like 10. Fine, choose that guy. It's like garage and stuff. Cousin from an alliance. No. Not accept. Because, oh well, he's actually under this guy. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Give her thrift, of course. Thrifty, thrifty, thrifty. Yeah, just look at how slow the time is moving. Well, it's not speed 5, but it's already making things laggy. shame. Really. Oh. Of course. I got Brilliant Strategist. Not bad. It also gives me Stewardship. This is great because it gives so much intrigue. Okay, I gained Cynical. No, I gained Cynical. Lower Karma. This isn't good. I want Zealous. He wants me to marry matrilineally. Do you see this? He wants to marry me to marry matrilineally. See, the AI is trying to like trick me again. Wow. Well, what we will do, however, is go for rulership, and we will marry. This is a betrothal, so it's not gonna get us allied, or is it? Build a war chest. Well, we definitely want to do that, but we're not gonna extort subjects because it really hurts stuff. Okay. Well, actually, is she awesome? She's minus 20 stewardship. Well, she is awesome. Okay, so now here's the thing. We're gonna get our marriage done. Yes, it is everyone's concern. Should we get the prestige for the extra opinion? Or should we get the gold? Let's go for the prestige because it helps boost the opinion of people, right? At least I would think so. Anyway, stats-wise, because we're both strong and quick, which sadly we did not get genius, even though we went for like thrift, did not improve. But yeah, we have like pretty sick martial, which means look at our domain. With that martial, we can make so many troops from our personal domain. It's just crazy. So if we look at the Raj of Chernadu. Yeah, look, owner martial skill plus 70% because of our martial skill. Do you see this? Like, our martial skill is just giving us such a huge amount of troops right here. This is just amazing. And we still have not so bad stewardship to boot. I mean, 12 is okay-ish. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. And I mean, our wife is actually making up for that, because she has like, what, 20 stewardship? Yeah, she's definitely making up for that. Anyway, have a kinswoman here. Go for good old, well, curious and indolent and brooding. Well, she has Burian. No. Affectionate, playful and fussy. None of those. Martial education. No. Diplomatic, affectionate and curious. Yep, diplomatic education seems like a good way of doing things. We're not making as much money as I was hoping to make, but hey. Okay, we're collecting taxes, which, you know, is actually wonderful. The castle town is giving us a massive boost, though, to our base tax. And let's see, how much money are we actually making? Yeah, look at that stewardship giving us plus 67%. Okay, the smuggler's ring has disappeared in this land. Awesome! And now I have a daughter. Okay, give her thrift and give her matrilineal marriage, okay? To somebody who's like age 0. Age 1? What kind of alliance would it bring us? Like, we want one that would actually, he's 19, he's getting old. This guy's far too old either. What's this? Sheikah? She has not many troops, to say the least. But should we try to get like the super genes? Or should we just try to, we could just use them as leverage to get allies. Like this guy, Maharaja. Oh. Like, yeah, this guy is all the way over there, though. However, allies-wise, we still have some great allies. This guy over here, well, he's not actually that great, but... What is happening here, though? Pratihara, wait. Pratihara has this air. Arrange betrothal with one of my daughters. Oh, would get accepted. Would it? He does have a son, though, but would this actually mean? Yep. Marrying to this Pratihara dude, would that give us an alliance? Yes, it would, and it would get accepted. Which means, yeah, that's a good alliance that we just got, even though it's, what? They no longer have any marriage ties. Are you kidding me? Why is that the case? What? Oh. Really? But we sent our what? Didn't we send? Was she denied then? I guess so. That is weird, man. We'll ask again, and it would be accepted. Look, he accepted, so this means we can ask for it again. But is this like... This is weird, because we'll form the alliance. He declined, even though it said it would be alright. Look, he rejected this again. Look, he keeps doing this. Okay, we have built the war chest, which means a lot of money. Okay, he accepted it once more. Like, what is happening? Okay, now, does this mean that we can ally again? Yes, it does. And watch. Look, we have the common enemies. He has good opinion, and he has the same interests. I'm gonna form the alliance. And once again, it's gonna disappear. Okay, he accepted it, and it's going to disappear. No, it didn't. Okay, so that was weird. I don't know what was going on there, but it looks like now it just stuck. Well, that's good, at least. I hope I gain Temperate, because Temperate is pretty good. Okay, I gained Temperate. But I need to lose all these bad traits, which would be Arbitrary. Arbitrary is bad, but Cynical is worse. Well, I don't know, because both are bad, that's the point. Do I really care about this? I really couldn't care less about what is actually going on in that land. Anyway, subjugation. Oh, he would bring in Pratihara Kingdom. That's not a good thing. He has those annoying allies, really. Well, I guess there's nowhere for us to go then. Then dissolve this alliance. Well, is he actually allied with us? But this could mean... Okay, we can just wait. Right, arrange marriage. This guy is the leader of a revolt. However, if we get this alliance going... somebody good. I don't know. Would result in a nap with the course just... Oh, Raja. Raja Margdeva. Or which one is this? See, it's kind of hard sometimes to actually notice Raja Ranaka the Chaste. This guy has not a lot of troops, but he has enough. See, sometimes the interface is kind of hard to actually work with. Well, more than a couple of times. Like actually finding someone to marry, I wish I could see instantly Like how strong those guys that we're marrying are and who they actually are. Trying to marry my niece again. Huh. Well, wouldn't this... Can we actually ally with the revolt? That would be funny. I don't think we can though, can we? Yeah, he's holding a temporary title. I guess not. What? Did he actually win that? Okay. This Raja dude. Can ally with him. Okay, we got the alliance with him, which is wonderful. But he cannot make too many troops. That is a problem. And this guy... Well, we're calling in these two, but Pratihara Kingdom and this kingdom would be joining on his side, even though this guy is... Oh, he's our ally, but I guess he'd be joining defensively. That kind of sucks. But anyway, that's enough for now, so hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on social media, and I'll see you next time.